Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to B&G Games and Videos. I'm B. This is...
I lost them.
Lost who?
My keys.
This is G, of B&G Games and Videos.
They got stuck in the butt.
Welcome to a very special birthday edition of Q&A.
Not my butt.
No, not... What do you mean your butt?
No, it's not in my butt. It's the turkey's butt. I made a turducken. And I filled it with keys. It was a key party.
In a turducken's butt?
Yes.
Q&A is that very special reverse Q&A game show in which, instead of you asking us questions to answer, we ask you questions to answer in the comments on Twitter or other social media. And today...
It was just my keys.
Oh, God. Today we have a very special guest star with us. We have...
Me. Oh, sorry, yeah. LPlateGamer.
LPlateGamer.
I just masturbated.
You... What?
I know, I watched.
You could have been part of the key party.
Oh,
I was part of the key party. They call me Turducken.
He was the turducken. You have his keys.
In your butt. Keep
It makes opening the door very hard.
Tell us a little bit about your channel and how you got started.
I watched a lot of YouTube for a long time. I used to play computer games, video games when I was a lot younger, and then kind of got out of it into kind of like just like real life stuff, and then a couple of years ago I started playing them again. Mostly, yeah. Have you seen my channel?
Have you seen ours?
And then decided, I was watching YouTube, watching other people doing this sort of thing, and I just decided, hey, that looks like fun, and it's an interesting way to kind of play the games yourself, is to talk about them and to kind of have that interaction when you're on your own with other people. That makes sense. And that's I kind of started there, and then met some other people, and I'll play just about anything. It's kind of like my sex life. I'm not fussy.
Now, remember, this is a game show in which instead of us answering your questions, we ask you some questions to answer. It's really very simple. Each of us is going to ask a question to the general audience. What are you doing now?
Poking you to see if you're Richard Dawson.
I'm not Richard Dawson, nor will I try to kiss you. I don't know, maybe I will. Come here.
He's not drunk enough yet.
I'm not drunk enough yet, by far. I'm drinking way too much
I feel
coffee.
left out.
Oh, no! Well, consider that a kiss towards you, L-Plate.
Do you have the family feud in the Britons?
We call it family fortunes.
Oh, really?
Because we take the whole fighting thing out of it, because we're nice, because we're British.
Okay.
So it's just like passive-aggressive fighting?
Yeah.
So instead of like the top 5 answers, well, if anybody answered the question in this way, then it would count. It's up there. We have 1,000,000 answers on the board. All right, so let's get started right off the bat. L-Plate, do you have a question for the general viewing audience?
My question for the general viewing audience is, if you could merge any 2 fictional universes together into a game, what would they be and why?
So, okay, so like Marvel and DC into one game.
What?
Game universes, movie, books, comics, anything. And you
Anything.
can cross-pollinate as well. So
Cross-pollinate.
a game and a comic, or you know, that sort of thing.
I've got mine.
What?
Avatar and All in the Family. Archie, you're turning blue! The New Heart Show and Mad Max. Frasier and the Bourne Identity.
Let's go with one of my favorites.
Okay.
Which is Star Wars.
Okay.
And something like Super Mario. Simply so they could fly the X-Wing down the pipe.
Best euphemism for sex ever.
Euphemism.
Euphemism?
Euphemism. You mean
Gesundheit.
euphemism?
Kill Bill
why?
and Full House.
And why? Kill Bill in Full House.
Fried green tomatoes and Hannibal.
Green eggs and ham and 7.
Now we're going to move on to that section of the show in which we ask a question to a very specific YouTube channel out there. And L-Plate, again, it's your responsibility. Do you have a channel that you have a question for?
I do. My question is for 8-Bit Onion. Have you ever started to record a game that you got bored of so quickly or annoyed at that you quit and never released the footage? And I will, and like, I'd like to throw that out to anyone else that wants to answer that as well.
Oh, that's a great
quite
question, though.
interesting.
Have we done that?
Yeah. Well, there was one game that we sucked at so bad that it was the Funhouse one.
Well, you couldn't get out.
Yeah, like,
Because you're stupid.
It's going to piss a few people off. I did that with Oblivion.
oh, really?
What's your
Yeah, Oblivion.
like-
I got about 10 minutes into it and I was just like, my God, this is so fucking boring.
I feel similarly about Eternity. It can get dull, boring.
No, Oblivion.
Oh, Oblivion!
Yes, not Eternity.
Aren't they the
there
same
is there is
Aren't
no
they the same
Elder
thing?
Scrolls Eternity, although
they-
that would be a good name.
Because you're stuck in a dungeon at the start and you're going through the sewers and you just like, you got to hit a rat and then you go outside and then you got to kind of walk all the way to this place. Before I even got to like the first settlement and really started the story, it's like
That's
like
true.
if you open a book and the first few pages of a book don't capture you, you go, fuck it, and you never read it.
We're gonna move on to that section of the episode here in which we are going to give away a Steam game to a viewer and commenter from last month's episode. If you remember, our question to G and Magic Zenith was, if you could come up with the worst Telltale game idea ever, what would it be? All right. Now, the contest was in two parts. The first part was, could you match what either G or Magic Zenith answered? And their answers were...
Rejected Telltale game idea. I might have submitted this one.
Okay.
Through the folks there. It might have come in a VHS tape that I recorded in 1989. But I wanted them to do it Three's Company.
Telltale presents 50 Shades of Grey Adventures.
I'm healthy, I promise.
Nobody answered either one of those questions to match. However, 11 people did provide their own responses. So, LPlate, your job right now is to choose a number between 1 and 11.
God, the choices. What do I do? How do I choose? How can I possibly? 8.
8. Cut here, DJ.
Oh,
Cut here, DJ. Let's go down and see what his answer was. Ride to Hell Retribution because having sex with your clothes on can get messy. Cut here, DJ. You get any Steam game you want up to $20 for providing us with an answer chosen by LPlateGamer. Congratulations, Cut here, DJ.
fucking scrub.
All right, so now we have our general question to the audience from G. Oh, God. You're making G's head explode.
Yes! You're not the only one that can be funny, boy.
What is your question to the general viewing audience?
Yeah, G. What's your question, G? What's your question, G?
My question is,
He's forgotten now.
if you lived in the British area and you were gonna put a hit out on somebody, how would you do it? For cheap. No reason.
So now we move to the final section of our episode in which it's time for you to match G and LPlateGamer. So here is my question. My question is this. It's my birthday. So what's the possible worst present you could give me?
Huh?
Worst birthday present ever. That's my question. What is your worst birthday present ever to give somebody? We have our answers now recorded from both LPlateGamer and from G. So the question is to you. If you could give me the worst birthday gift ever, what would it be? That's going to wrap up this month's episode of Q&A. LPlateGamer, thank you so much, man, for coming along. It's been a
Hey,
great...
it's been fun. It's been a whole lot of fun.
Until next time, I'm B. This is LPlateGamer. This is G, and...
You know that comic Garfield without Garfield, where they take out of the Garfield and they just have John talking to himself?
Yes.
I created a new one called Garfield with Garfield. It's Garfield with John Arbuckle talking to James A. Garfield.
So until next time, I'm B, this is LPlateGamer, this is G, and...
You know what? They don't have too many sex communes like they used to. You know, they had them all the time in the old days, and if you didn't get accepted in one of them, you went crazy, and then you went to Washington, and you shot James A. Garfield.
So until next time, I'm B, this is G, this is LPlateGamer, and...
Remember, if you're driving home tonight, don't forget your car.
And finally, until next time, I'm B, this is LPlateGamer, this is G, and remember, the answers you give may be your own. Take care.